Spain, most Americans would think Spain is very different from America, but that's not very true. Spain is similar to America in many different ways, but it is also different from America in a lot of different ways. Some of the similarities are they do very much so enjoy food just like Americans. They value family very much. Some of the differences, though, are mainly their religion. The main religion in Spain is Roman Catholic, whereas here in America, the main religion is Christianity. These are just a few examples of what I will be talking about in my speech today. The first thing I will be talking about is the family size in Spain. Fewer people live in homes with extended family, and the sizes of families vary very much. They also live longer lives and have fewer children. This, though, is different from typical traditions because in, let's say, for example, the 1800s, the families were larger and they did live with extended families in each household, and people had more kids, so the life expectancies were shorter. Macho mozo is a thing that men came up with back in the 1800s, and it was an example of men's dominance over women and over culture overall. This, though, is not true and has changed very much because the men are no longer dominant in the Spain country. Family jobs. Family companies are less common because university education is important and personal preferences matter as far as jobs are concerned. So in older days, in the older culture of Spain, there were a lot more family companies and a lot more people who would have bakeries or dry cleaners or just small companies that the whole family will work at. The Spain country has grown out of this tradition because university education has become so important, not only around the world, but in Spain. The religion of Spain, the majority of Spain people have the Roman Catholic religion. The population of Roman Catholics in Spain is 94%, leaving just 6% for other religions in Spain. The dress etiquette in Spain is very casual when it's concerned on family members and friends and just walking around town, but the business attire is elegant, accessories are important, and you want to be stylish but conservative at the same time. Business relationships in Spain are very important. Business people in Spain prefer to do business with people that they know and trust because it helps to form better relationships and to have better relationships. You must let's say for instance, if you are coming into a company in Spain, you would have to get to know your business colleagues in a very personal way because that's how they make connections, and connections will not only help you keep that job, but it will help you move up in that job and go on and get a better job. Most people in the professional and business world in Spain prefer face-to-face communication versus telephone calls and mail. They also would like you to show modesty when you are talking about your achievements and the things that you have been able to accomplish. They would like you to be very humble. In casual relationships, not so much. It's kind of just like Americans, you can express yourself and talk about yourself. They do like eye contact, and they are open to all communication, such as phones, computers, and mail, and everything like that. The women, though, which is something that's different from American, they kiss on the cheek. So when they would go and they would greet each other, they would kiss each other on the cheek, starting with the left one first. Overall, Spain seems to be so far away, so it may seem that they're very different from America, but they're not that different, but at the same time, they do have similarities.